or if you've been in the business for a while and you're just jumping on just to
I just started.
just to get some more, trainings for your team and stuff, will you hop off and I
Oh no, I can't hear you anymore, Sam.
Okay, basically I was saying it maxed out. So if you guys have been in the business for a long time and this is just kind of like a recap for you, I am recording it. So I want as many new girls as possible to be on this. If you guys could hop off just so they could get on, that would be amazing. Because we want them to get all of the knowledge and hype that comes with a live team Zoom. So for all of you guys that don't know me, my name is Samantha Gomes and Boys, sorry. My name is Samantha Gomes, and I am a senior executive director with Monat. I started in August of 2017, and over the years have found what works and what doesn't work. So new people are my favorite topic because you guys come in, you're so excited, and I want to kind of talk to you about all the mistakes that I made and what you can avoid when starting your new business. So Nicole, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi guys, I'm Nicole. Sorry that I'm doing this from the car, but just getting it done no matter what. I am an executive director. Sam and I started around the same time. I started maybe like a few weeks after her. But yeah, I thought it was really important. Like, I feel like at the end of the month, there's always a huge recruiting spree and like people bring in so many new people. So we are actually leaving soon for Cayman Islands. So we wanted to do a call before we go to get everyone like started for the month and just give you guys some pointers for starting out.
Yeah, and we are going on a trip paid for by the company, and I think that they might release a new one as an incentive for all of you guys. So seriously, get excited about this, whether you just started today or you started 2 weeks ago. Anybody can earn these trips, and that's my favorite part. There's no cap on how quick you can achieve these goals or how far you can go in a time frame, okay? So we're just gonna kind of give you our top tips and tricks, I guess. And I asked one of my girls before this call, and she's killing it. And she kind of sat on this opportunity for over a year. And I was like, what is it that is clicking for you right now? Like you came in, we gave you all these tips and tricks, what worked for you, what didn't work for you, and kind of tell me like what you think. And what she basically said to me, she was like, I think I was trying way too hard. And I want to talk about that for a second, because I think that's definitely something that can easily happen when we are just first starting our business. And it's hard because you come in, you're so excited, right? You want to hustle, you want to get those sales, you want to make your money back, that sometimes we go out there and we talk to every single person that we know and we post all these things and we just jump out and go and get it, which is amazing. I really think you guys need that fire in order to be successful. I think you need that passion. I think you need that, fire. But there is a way, like sometimes you have to think, okay, I want you to take all of that passion and all of that vision that you have and just put it into being genuine about this business, about your journey, about wanting to help people make extra money, about wanting to help people's hair and skin. And when it comes from a place of truly like wanting to help and wanting to see people succeed, and your girlfriend who is a single mom, you want to help her put food on the table. When it comes from a place of that, instead of a place of like, I need to make my product pack money back, like I need to make $300 real quick. So did you just see that someone's listening from Spain and it's 3 a.m.? That's dedication.
That's
when it comes from a place of just, being who you are, because we come into this and, you see people that are successful and you're like, okay, well, maybe if I copy everything that they do, I'll be successful as well. And you have to remember that before you started this, your friends and family, they know who you are. Okay. So if you come onto your social media and you try to be this, like, we call it imposter syndrome. You try to like mimic what someone else is doing without adding your own touch onto it, then it's not going to come off genuine. Okay. So tonight I kind of want to talk to you about that and how we can maybe take a deep breath, think about how we can transition this into, hey, I truly want to help people, and how you can be successful without pushing it on them too much. What do you think about that, Nicole?
Yeah, I think that's perfect. I think that happens to a lot of people where they are just so excited and it's like they don't know how to harness the excitement to actually convert it to sales. So I think that's definitely a good place to start.
Yeah, and I think sometimes, just taking a step back and knowing, all right, MMP, I'll get there, right? I'll get those blocks, but I can take it a little, like, not slower, but I can just do it in a more smart way where those sales will
Mhm.
actually convert and where people will be in your DMs asking you about the products rather than the other way around. All right. So I wanted to talk a little bit about social media first because that is such a huge platform. Guys, I love that you're all sharing your Instagrams, but will you please just pay attention to what we're talking about? There's so much more time for that as we go on with the business. But um, okay, so let's talk social media real quick. I want you guys to really know that you are not selling a product, you're selling solutions. Whether you're selling a solution for oily skin, whether you're selling a solution for postpartum hair loss or someone's hair is shedding all over the place, right? Whether you're sharing a solution for a college student who needs to, who's barely getting by asking her parents for money every other day, you are not selling the dry shampoo, right? And when you remember that and you truly, you don't have to say a product's name or a company's name in order to get someone interested in what it is that you're selling. So I did this example for my team the other day, and I'll tell you guys now. So I buy from a lot of direct sales companies. I like to support them, yada yada yada. And there was a girl I was talking to about the oils, right? I don't know what company it was. There's a few different ones, but she started telling me like everything about it, how much it costs, where it's derived from, like all of these different things, which is great. I'm glad that she is knowledgeable about that. But honestly, all that she had to do was go to my page, see that I'm a new mom, see that I'm probably stressed out because I work a business, and tell me, girl, like you put 2 drops of this in your bath before you go to sleep at night. I promise you, it'll be the best 8 hours of sleep you've ever had, and you're going to wake up feeling brand new. If she said that to me, I would have been like, cool, sign me up right now. Like that is what's going to fix my problem. Okay. So when you go into conversations and you're posting on social media, I want you to really think, who am I posting about? Like, what person am I trying to help right now? And that will kind of guide you when you are posting content about the shampoo or the skincare or the business opportunity. Okay. So I don't want you guys to lose yourself in the process of growing your new business. I want you to harness in on your strengths, right? Post about different things as well besides this business and get posting more. So when you first start, you don't want like 10 like before and after pictures with all different fonts and all these different things on your story. Okay. If you guys are posting, 10 stories a day, 2 of them should be about 2 or 3 should be about Monet. The other one should be about your lifestyle and taking people along for the journey. Okay. Because, you're also building a brand and you don't want your page to turn into spam. And people be turned off by that. Okay. So people come to my page because I talk a lot about motherhood. I talk a lot about fitness, about food. They come for that. And then they see my shampoo and my business post along like with it. And that's when they're going to reach out to me because they already trust me because I'm already recommending other stuff as well and engaging in conversation. Okay. So don't lose yourself on the process of growing your new business. You are the business. Okay. You are selling yourself. When we are bringing on new people to our teams, it's like, hey, I want to work with 4 ambitious women who want to make, an extra $20,000 this year, whatever it is on top of your income. You can sell yourself and the fact that you can be a great leader. You can help them along this journey, etc. Oh, I also wanted to say, like, keep your brand. Like, I hate the word brand because, like, I feel like people are, I don't have a brand, all this different stuff. Be you. And if you're funny, keep being funny and tell me jokes about the shampoo. If you're very smart, show me some science experiments about our ingredients and all those different things. Be who you are and put your twist on it. Some other tips I have for social media is switch it to a business account so you can see your engagement and your interactions and stuff. And then apps that will take your page to the next level are Tezza, Tezza. That's what I like edit all my feed with. Word Swag, Unfold, and Story Art's a good one as well. And then find, like, one of my things that I love, but if it's not you, then that's fine, is like, I love when people have the same like filter on all their stories or the same text. It's not crazy colors. Like, it's just very cohesive. And that, like, when someone pulls up your story, they don't have to see your name without knowing who actually is posting it. Okay. The apps, if someone could put them in the chat, Tezza, Story Art, Word Swag, and Unfold is a big one for stories. Someone asked a question.
Someone said, what about people who don't post a lot? If you didn't post a lot before, just like Sam said, like, start getting into posting a lot. I remember when we started, Sam, actually, Instagram stories had just become like bigger. Like, they were only, I remember the time I was using Instagram story because it was when I was going through my breakup, and they had only been big for like maybe 6 to 8 months when we first started. So it wasn't like now where people mostly look at Instagram for stories now.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to kind of ease into it. It wasn't like we were just posting stuff all the time, but I know we made plenty of mistakes in the beginning. I had horrible fonts, like very offensive looking things. And now if you go to my stories, like, they look nice, they match, they're not like bright colors, they're like black and white or like a nude or like, you know, something that's aesthetically pleasing and like you want to look at it and it looks nice. And I think, like Sam said too, like, the business should be complementing who you are, not the other way around. So if you're a mom, or if you're a nurse, or if you are like Sam into fitness, like, use those things to your advantage and then have the business complement your life and who you are. It shouldn't be that your Instagram becomes all about the business. Okay. So think about that when you're posting. Hold on. I see a few more questions popping up there. Oh,
Best
just more
preset suggestions.
You just have to find one that you like. I honestly didn't use an actual preset until Cancun, so a few months ago. I would just use the same filter on VSCO, was the app I used to edit, and I would just edit it so that it looks nice for that picture. But guys, getting an aesthetic like that, it's hard to keep up with. So if it's something you wanna go with, you have to even be conscious when you're taking your photos. Like, I know that my page is bright, so I don't take. You'll go to my page, you won't see one photo that's like at night, because I know that it won't match my page unless it's in like a well-lit area. So that like takes a little bit of practice, and I don't want you guys to get too hung up on it, but definitely start thinking about how to make your page look more appealing to the eye, like how to make it look more cohesive. Like, don't be posting like memes on your feed. Like, you just want to start being more aware of what's going on your feed, and when people come to your page, that they're going to want to look at it, and it's going to look, you know, just nice and refreshing and like, oh wow, like, what does this girl do? Or
yeah, get creative on social media. I think it's important to show your face. I know that's something that girls are really afraid of when they first start, or guys. And of course we were all scared, guys. Like, don't think that we came in here knowing what to do. I've never done network marketing before, and I really had to figure out what works. And people want to see your face. They want to see your life. Obviously we're not going to show them our dirty room and all those different things, but like, they want to see into your life. They're nosy, and it just kind of works better. I want to talk a little bit about recruiting now. And it kind of goes along with what I was saying before, where my girl, she was saying, you know, I was trying too hard. And I think a lot of people, when they're recruiting people, they say way too much. And I was listening to a podcast about this, and I did a call on this the other week, and it's so true. And they said, you know, the one thing that why people aren't bringing on new recruits is because they're saying way too much. And I was that too. So I completely get it, guys. Like, I was sending paragraphs about paragraphs of the ingredients in our products, our VIP program, to people I wanted on my team. Right. And so we have to remember that we can't be the expert, right? We have to have, you know, like third party validation to close these market partners, right? So I want you guys to, I want to like make a little but challenge for you guys. So when you are offering this business to people, or when people are inquiring about what you're doing, I want you to just take a second and just think, what question are they asking me? Right? Because a lot of times they'll be asking a very simple question and we will go off on a tangent about all these different things, right? So when you guys act like the expert and you're saying so much, these people think, I don't have time for this. Like, I don't have time to go and message all of these people, all these paragraphs. Like, I don't think I can ever know that much about shampoo. And that's what scares them away, because we're not simplifying it enough. And although this business takes hard work, it's very simple, right? We sell beauty products and we, find people who want to make extra money on Instagram. So when you break it down, that's how simple it is. That's, it's really going to resonate with them. So when someone, let's say, for example, someone messages me off of Instagram and is like, I want to know more about what you're doing, like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey girl, how are you? Act like you just saw this person in the mall. You're not going to just jump right into your sales pitch, right? Hey girl, how are you doing? I would love to talk to you more about, this opportunity. What makes you interested in a side income? We have to, yeah, exactly. We have to make this duplicatable for everyone we bring on our team. And we have to make it, obviously we want to spend time with these people, but you can't be sending long messages, because it'll just kind of go over their head, like the oil girl when she was telling me about her oil. So when she says that, if she, maybe I'll go back and forth one more time. And she's like, hey, I'm doing this and this now. Like, what is this all about? And I'm like, I work with the leading anti-aging beauty company in the world. Long story short, we market the products and we also help people build businesses. I do this on my spare time when my son is sleeping or taking a nap. Do you think this is something you'd be interested in? And most of the times they're going to say yes. And, at that point, I will say, perfect. I have a video. Well, some people like to get the girls on a call. What I found, you're going to have to figure out what works best for you. Something that I say could potentially not work for you. And you guys have to be okay with learning how to try new things, how to because my systems have changed plenty of times over this 2 years. So I send a video, which your upline can send you, I'm sure they've recorded a video of themselves talking about the business opportunity and all that. I send that to them and I'm like, hey, look, this is 20 minutes long. It kind of explains everything. Let me know, touch base with me when you're done and I'll answer any questions that you have. Okay, so I'm making this duplicatable and simple, so they know, hey, when I sign up, I can just shoot people a video to learn more about the experience and what we do, and that'll be much easier, right? So that's a little bit about how ask your upline what video, and I'm sure they'll have plenty that you guys can go off of.
You should also send a video that might resonate with that person. So if they're a mom, you might send a video of Sam or Pixie or Joe or, whoever. You want to kind of pick something that they're going to say, oh, look, this person's like me. So definitely think about that.
If they don't respond after the video, I wanted to talk to you guys about this too. There are going to be people who say they're going to sign up as a VIP, as a market partner. You'll send them all the information and they do not sign up. Okay. There's going to be people who ghost you. There's going to be people who keep watching. And I was just talking about this with my girlfriend today. She was like, I'm online shopping right now. They kept sending me all these emails. So I finally just did it. And you guys kind of have to think of it like that. There's going to be people who say they're going to sign up and then it flows over their head. They forget, maybe they don't have the money right then and there. You cannot take it personally. Okay. You guys are running a business and you have to remember that open sign has to be on at all times, because maybe on the 10th time, you'll catch the girl at the perfect moment on, she's scrolling through Instagram, you'll catch her on the perfect time and she's ready to sign up and go. Okay. So there's going to be people who don't answer you. There's going to be people who leave you on red. There's going to be people who say they're going to sign up and they don't. And it's all a part of the game. Okay. It's all a part of it. So that's what I wanted to say to you guys tonight about recruiting and about social media. Nicole, feel free to.
So one thing too, just keep in mind, you guys are new and we don't expect you to know everything right away. So how Sam was saying, you don't want to be the expert, your job in the beginning is literally just to hype people up and bring it to your upline. Let us help you answer. Let us help you reach out. Let us help you with the work until you're comfortable doing it yourself. And you have kind of created almost not scripts. I don't want to say scripts because every conversation I have with someone is different, but you'll have your buzzwords, like how Sam said she works with a leading anti-aging beauty company. Like that's something she's probably always going to say, but she's going to tailor it to a mom or tailor it to a student or whoever they might be. But you guys will find there's like little catchphrases and things that are going to work for you. And like Sam said too, you find what works for you, and then you find, you know, you'll learn from different leaders throughout your time in the business, and you'll come up with a way that works for you. I think switching over to like VIPs, because we talked a little bit about recruiting, but VIPs, right? We're all shooting for VIPs in the beginning, and everyone wants to make their blocks in their own neighborhood and all of that. So with VIPs, it is so important for you guys to be educating and demonstrating on your social media. So, or whether it's on social media or if you're having like an in-person launch party, there's a lot to know about the products, and we don't expect you to know it all, but there are so many resources that you can reference to know about the product. So I think some people get caught up in wanting to advertise the entire hair care and the entire skincare, and there's a lot of products and a lot of different people that you can kind of target. So maybe you pick one product line for the week, or like this weekend we have the flash sale with the masks, so maybe you're going to focus on the masks. But what I like to do is I'm never just posting a bottle on my story and saying, oh my God, I love this mask. I'm either showing people how to use the mask, then showing them my results from the mask, showing them why this mask is better for my hair versus another mask that's better for, you know, different kind of hair, whatever it is. But I'm giving them some sort of education on the background of the product, and then I'm demonstrating it by either showing it on my hair, showing it on someone else that used it. So I think that's really important. I still see so many newer girls just posting like flash sale this weekend, $10 mask. What I do is half the time I don't even say that it's on a flash sale until the very end. So I get on, like tonight, I'm actually going to go home. I'm going to do an oil treatment. I'm going to put the super moisture mask in my hair and sleep with it overnight. And I'm going to throw in there that they can get that mask that's normally $65 for $10, like for the next 2 days. So, you know, you definitely want to be strategic with marketing the products. And if you do have people, maybe you have someone that you've been talking to and they're like, oh, my main concern is dryness, but you really think you almost had them. Post the next few days about things that help with dry hair. I bet you they will reach out to you again and be like, oh my God, you know what? Like maybe I should just go for this. Okay. But like I said, educate and demonstrate. That's really how you should be going after your VIP clients. And if you're in person, get a few products that show instant results. So some things that are instant results. Rejuva beads. You can literally pull a split end out of someone's hair and show them on that piece of hair how it works. The oil is an easy one to sample on people. They can feel it. They can smell it. The nectar
The dry
from
shampoo.
skincare, the dry shampoo, like you can literally light the dry shampoo. Well, it doesn't light on fire, but you can demonstrate the fire with it, or you can literally throw it in someone's hair right then and there. So, you know, the products are so powerful because they really deliver, and it's your job to show that they deliver, not just show like, oh, this is a pretty bottle and it looks cute and it's the best oil in the world. Like, why? And we have so much press out there now too that you guys can reference. Like, we were just featured in Vogue and Forbes and She Finds and like all these different articles. I have them. Maybe I'll post them in one of the training. Maybe I'll post them in like the Boss Babe training page, because I just kept all of them in a note. But there's just a lot of information, but I don't want you guys to get overwhelmed with the information. I want you to realize that it's a good thing because we have so much stuff to back up our products, and so much that you can literally, I just like go in and I'm like, okay, this does this, and I copy paste it to my story, and then I talk about why is this helpful, who is this going to benefit. And don't be afraid to sell people as VIPs. I feel like in the beginning, so many people are like, oh my God, but like, what if they don't want to be a VIP because of like the commitment to 2 flagships? You guys, they have 30 days to figure it out. If they, in 30 days, can't decide whether or not they like the products, they should be able to. It's a long time for them to try. People ask me in the beginning too a lot about sampling. I don't personally sample. I don't know about Sam. I actually kept my samples for VIPs that I had. So with samples, when someone asks me, what I usually tell them is, okay, let me see what I have. What's your hair like? We go through the whole spiel about their hair, and then I'll tell them, you know what? I don't have the exact samples for you. So what I would do is come up with a recommendation for you. You're going to have 30 days to try this and let me know whether or not it's working for you. And if not, you can return it and get your money back. But I'd rather you try out the products that are appropriate for you instead of sampling something that's not going to work for you and just going to kind of be like a waste of your time. So that's kind of how I go about sampling, because I know you guys get your product packs and you get like a ton of samples and you're like, oh my god, what can I do with these? But I don't recommend sampling a ton. I don't know if Sam has a different opinion on that, but let me look at any questions in the chat.
No, I kind of accumulated my samples because the ones they give you in the box, you can't really set up a full blown like system for them anyway. So really push for that VIP sale. And you know, if they want to try the products first, go over and maybe wash their hair and blow it out so they can see the results of the products. But before we get off of here, I want to address one thing, because I know you guys are probably all like overwhelmed right now, and it's either because you're so excited or because you're scared or because maybe your boyfriend thinks this is a pyramid scheme, or, you know, I've literally heard it all. And I want you guys to know, like, it's just skincare and hair care, you know, and it's good that you're feeling that way, because you can use that as your fuel to your fire and to run with this business. And when I first started, I was a senior in college and I was 22 years old and I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. And I joined this business to make an extra, you know, $500 a month. And now I'm making over, you know, making well into 6 figures a year doing this. And I truly believe like anything is possible, but the people who are going to be the most successful, and what I've been realizing lately, if you're obsessed with succeeding and you're obsessed with this business, I was literally having dreams about shampoo when I first started. But like, I'm not asking you guys to make this your whole life, but you have to want to do it, right? You have to want to be successful. You have to want to talk to all your friends and family about this. And if you don't feel that way, then like get on the phone with your upline, figure out what's going on. But I promise you that every single person on here has the same opportunity. It's truly just what you make of it. And when you do feel that little doubt creeping in, because it will, then, you know, go throw on some personal development, podcasts, books. You all need to listen to Get Over Your Damn Self and Go Pro by Eric Worre. And when you do feel that doubt creeping in, just know that like that's the enemy trying to come in and take you off course, because entrepreneurship is not like a straight ride to the top. It's a whole bunch of this, good days, bad days. Some day a week you won't go and sign up a VIP, and then the week after that maybe you'll get 3. Okay, so it's just about staying consistent, staying positive, knowing that all of the hardships and all of the no's are a part of the journey, and that when you stay, you know, when you stay positive and consistent, it will come around.
Yeah, it's not a matter of if it will. Like, if you're staying consistent and staying positive, it's just a matter of when. And you guys can all get there. And I know we wanted to keep this short for you all, not completely overwhelm you, but I'm just so excited for you guys. I feel like this is a really great time to be getting into the business. It's like so much is going on. Skincare is still so new, and we're about to, you know, go through another insane year. Like Sam said in the beginning, they're probably going to drop the new passport trip when we go to Cayman on Wednesday, but I'm just really excited. I hope you guys are excited. Utilize your upline. That's the last thing I want to say. Utilize your upline. Please don't try to do reach outs and send all these messages on your own and then go to your upline and say, no one's buying from me. Because if you didn't consult them, like, they're going to be like, well, where are your conversations? Like, I haven't seen anything. So,
and you're not annoying us. You're not annoying us. This is our job.
They're like, I'm annoying you. I'm like, this is my full-time job now. Please annoy me. Like, but that's all we wanted to really cover. So I hope you guys have a good night. Sam,
Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
Later.
Bye.